that intro. What the heck is going on, y'all? You know, we were having some fun earlier. Garrett just lost to me and Horse back-to-back weeks. Can you believe that? This is not the greatest way to start off with some homers. For him, I have to say that because he was right this week with the game prediction for the Nuggets, and I was not.
Reminder, this guy's this is his house with a mini hoop. We're not talking real. If you've seen another podcast, you can see how it mostly goes in real life. Welcome to the pod. Chris, good to see you.
Oh, bro.
Good try.
Yeah.
But you were not prepared for Benedict Mathurin or my reply.
Dude, we'll talk about that later. And that is correct, but there are very many caveats there. But yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later on. So thank you all for hopping on. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. We appreciate you. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts later on, we appreciate you. So we're going to dive right on into it, man, because, you know, it was a long week. There was really no basketball this week besides last night's Nuggets game, but we did have All-Star Weekend. And that was a mixed bag of emotions and entertainments. I don't know, man. What did you think of ASG this year?
There's a lot of things to think about. One, I guess the All-Star game was better. Jackson Hayes was allowed to participate in the dunk contest. And a guy that has a torn Achilles and hasn't played a game this year won the three-point contest. Lots of places to go, but really love to hear what you got on this one.
Yeah, well, it was actually cool to see Dame go three-peat. You know, it's unfortunate that Mac decided not to come back and compete for the four-peat in the slam dunk contest. So it was good to see Dame decide to show up, even though he hasn't played all year.
They missed an opportunity not putting Lachlan Ulbrich in this one. I think it would have been an unbelievable performance.
Lachlan Ulbrich.
Yeah, the guy we were talking about, the backup bull center. Remember? He's like, this guy plays in the NBA?
Oh, no, I thought that was Lawson Lovering.
Oh, that was who else was that? Was that on the same team? No. That is the Bulls front court at this moment.
That was the Grizzlies.
That's right. No, you're right.
Yeah. But hey, look, I'm sure whoever you just mentioned also would have crushed.
Could have been Jackson Hayes doing a fast break dunk that I think I could do on a 7 or 8 foot Uber. Probably a 9 foot Uber.
Dude,
I think you could too.
They gave him a pretty decent score for that too, didn't they? There was one of the final dunks, I think. One of the final 5 total dunks got a lower score than that.
The most breathtaking thing was somebody falling while trying to do a dunk. So no, I was not thrilled with the dunk contest. R.I.P. Jace Richardson. Seems like he's fine. Just act like he died. He did not die, from my knowledge. But the dunk contest is dead. Let's be real about it. It's gone. Until serious guys want to participate, it is it's not worth our time.
Yeah, well, so the thing is, right, you can only do so many unique things, and considering this contest has been going for, 50 years? It's like we've kind of exhausted really every single legitimate thing you can do. You know what I'm surprised, though? I'm surprised that none of the big guys try to do, something Dwight Howard-related and, take it off the very top.
Or the JaVale dunking on 12 in different hoops. That was fun.
Yeah, the bigs need to figure out how to do it better because the guards just by default do it better because they're small and
it just looks cooler when they're not that tall.
Yeah,
that's why Spud Webb did nothing and won a dunk contest.
That's true. Yeah. How old were you when Spud Webb was in a dunk contest?
Very good. My parents weren't even together when this. Yours might have been. I don't think they were.
No, bro. No, my dad probably watched it for sure.
Yeah. No, that's all I got for you. No chance.
Yeah, that was interesting. Okay. So it was
shout out best backup big of all time for the Nuggets to make.
Yeah, underrated for sure. My dad didn't like his play style at all, but he was fire, man. That's the Nuggets team that I
need to send your dad the shine highlights of JaVale recently. Man, he's really rounding out his game. He's been more of a shooter, a driver. Watch out, dude. Yes. It's somewhere else. And I watch these, I'm like, all right, dude. This is great.
Bro. Okay, then.
Back to anything else?
literally anything besides Jamel McGee playing basketball in China. Yeah, okay, so 3-point contest was solid. Jamal kind of tanked it. I mean, that was unfortunate.
I can't believe you brought it up. It was actually a really exciting competition. Mine is Jamal Murray. Dame was awesome. Devin Booker was awesome. Donovan Mitchell, really nice finish. Yeah, really exciting competition. Would you have ever been able to say 5 years ago this is a better competition than the dunk contest? Because it is not even close right now.
Nope. But they made it interesting, right? They added in the 4-point or the 3-point element, the long range. I don't remember how many points. Because each 3 is worth 1.
Mm-hmm. And then except for the money balls are 2.
Money balls 2, and then they have the 2 other spots that are
which are 3.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the point is they made the 3-point contest something more than just you trying to make more shots than someone else. They actually added an element.
There was an ability to add creativity that you think still doesn't exist right now in the dunk contest. Like everything's almost been used at this point.
Yeah, and so because you're not required to do some of the crazy stuff that they do in the dunk contest some years, like Mac McClung jumping over a car. You know, that you don't have to use props. You don't have to jump over people. You don't have to do anything besides a really cool dunk.
We need just bigger names. Like, remember when there's a video circulating of Diddy just staring as he gets dunked on the wrong.
I was not paying attention. Probably.
Hey, that's really healthy of you. Good job.
Yeah.
Now I've seen a few memes. We really it just needs to be revamped. I'm not sure how they do it. They need the stars to be in it. Anthony Edwards needs to be in it. Jalen Johnson, those kind of guys need to be in it. But until there's an incentive for them to do it, you kind of see they don't really care. So,
but they did do a good job at creating some incentive for effort in the actual All-Star games.
What a concept!
Yeah.
The first hard played. You mean like they actually are playing All-Star game in what? Probably 10 years.
Yeah, been a while. But it did not really disappoint. I mean,
how old were you 10 years ago? Like 6?
5.5. Yeah, man. Well, so we were going for Team World just because Jokic and Jamal. That was if they had Shea and Giannis, they would have probably won.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah. I hate that. I feel un-American saying that.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed by Wemby's effort. I was impressed by Kawhi. Can you believe he tried?
Yeah, he went
like of all people to try, it was him.
Yeah.
That seems strange.
The Kawhi himself. Well, he was in LA, so he had to show out for the home fans.
No, I thought he had an extra tree job. Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. Either way, he didn't. He did not disappoint. And so that was the vibe. How many points did he have in that game?
Like 37?
30. I think he had 30 of their 47.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And that was crazy. And then Wemby actually was trying hardcore too. Because, and that's kind of what the cool part of that is, right? Because Wemby is one of the youngest players in the All-Star weekend. And so to see him kind of setting that tone for the younger guys and to see Kawhi still kind of trying hard for the older guys is kind of a good sign to see for All-Star games going forward.
It's sad that he gets it more than all the other guys when he's way younger than everybody else there and not American.
Yeah.
It's a bad sign.
Yeah, he's crushing.
But you did see a couple of the younger Americans go a little harder. Cade played pretty well.
Ant
was great. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Even there were some fun LeBron stretches. I think LeBron's an easy guy to hate for a lot of reasons, but I really enjoy seeing him play. It's pretty cool to see him be at the level he's at his age.
Yeah. Was he now 41? Crazy, bro. He was drafted the year I was born.
Dude, I feel ancient. Now.
You are welcome.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're going to crown you like the wise old man of hoops and homers.
Are you just going to crop this picture for take the gray that's on my shirt and put it on my hair?
Yeah, there's probably about it, man.
Keep the beard brown for now. I don't know how much longer.
It'll look dope when it's big and bushy and gray. Yeah, for sure.
You're asking the wrong person with that.
As the wrong person for that.
But there's a reason he's doing this because, guys, we haven't gotten to the Nuggets yet.
Yeah, we haven't. I was trying to delay that as much.
It was a great week for me. as much as he could not wait to anoint himself after they didn't show up against Memphis, guess what, guys? Jokic still wasn't ready to play. He was really loose with the ball. So was Jamal. They missed shots that you never see him miss. And Benedict Mathurin.
All right. You know what? You might not actually be as excited as you think you would be. If
I'm not excited. I'm just excited to take me down. I mean, it's not a game.
Yeah, well,
that's a really frustrating game to watch.
See, that was a frustrating game to watch for sure. But I mean, I like the fact that you picked the outcome correctly, and the Clippers went by literally the smallest possible margin that they could. So you picked up almost no ground whatsoever. But hey, you did pick up some ground. All right. So for those of you who didn't watch last week's episode, we're doing weekly competitions with the Nuggets picks, and so last week I won the net rating battle.
Next time the Nuggets got to guard Gigi Jackson, I'm sick of this. I can't keep doing this.
I won last week almost single-handedly because Garrett predicted a 31-point win in a game that ended up being 6 points.
Is that not what it should have been?
Yeah, well, look, they almost lost to Memphis at Memphis several weeks ago. I think I said that on that episode too.
Yeah, Ja was playing in that game. Thanks.
Was he really?
And JJJ, they both were.
Oh, JJJ, I remember JJJ. Either way, I was like, yeah, this Memphis team, they just give us trouble. That was probably the understatement of a lifetime. But nonetheless, bro, all right. So after last week, I was closer to 0 than you were. I was -2 and you were at 23. Okay. After this week, because you made pretty much the same prediction that I did, but in reverse, this week actually cuts you down significantly. All right. So now I'm at 5 and you're at 17. Okay. The goal for this is to have a rating of 0, because the closer you are to 0, it means the more accurate your pick was.
All of you are noticing him undercutting me again. Look at that. Just can't give me credit. It's okay.
Hey, look, you cut the lead down. You did.
It's only going to happen more as we get going.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I guess we'll
This
find
is
out.
not mini hoops in your house, Chris. I'm sorry.
This is not. This is real life. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, fair enough. But so yeah, it was not a good game for my Nuggets last night. They lost by 1 point. Thanks, pretty much. Not again to oversimplify, but pretty much because Jamal Murray missed his last free throw. Otherwise, they go to overtime and the Nuggets win by my 6-point deficit. Yeah, but
can you also just admit that? I know people don't want to think about this. People don't want to say this. This guy's been awesome and the best player in the league for 5 years in a row. Guys, Jokic hasn't been very good since he got back. I know the numbers are there. You watch the games. You look a little deeper. He's clearly still working himself back off the injury.
Yeah, for sure. And it's tough, right? Because it's his first real major injury in his career.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's now having to deal with that recovery. He missed almost.
I got to start taking notes about him being flappy just to get hurt, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's the point we're at. Right?
Join me, brother. Let's put some pounds on you.
You know, even in this screen, I look small compared to you. Like, I do need to do that.
That's never going to change. I could go on Ozempic and I would still look gigantic compared to you.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. You know, that's understandable. But yeah, either way, the Joker needs to pick it up again. But I think he will over time. Because remember, it's just about, since this team is not healthy, right now it's just about being competitive, winning the games you need to win, and staying in the top 3 seed before the playoffs. But then when everyone's healthy, you go into the playoffs healthy, and now you're ready to dominate again. So I'm not too terribly concerned that the Joker hasn't played incredibly since coming back from injury. But, I mean, last night was not a great first game to have back from All-Star weekend. I mean, he didn't even really play an All-Star weekend. He played, like, the first game and then never played again for the rest of the evening.
He cares less than everybody. It's almost admirable. Nobody cares less than Jokic to be out there.
His lack of desire to play things that don't matter is unmatched.
But he also likes horse racing, so you just never know with that guy.
This is true. This is true, bro. And so, okay, yeah, Joker will be fine. Jamal was all right. I mean, 28-8 on 40% from 3, 33% from the field. It's not great. You were probably really happy to see this, actually, when you looked in the box score and you saw Tim Hardaway was a -6 with 2 points.
I was wondering how long we were going to take to get to this. Guys, I think Tim Hardaway is really fun, and he's been awesome this year. I have warned you about this on how many pods now. This is just gonna happen. It's gonna happen in Game 7, and you're really gonna get mad about it.
Oh.
But hey, let's not be negative. Bruce Brown, who also is not going to be good in the playoffs, sorry guys, was 6 of 9, 3 of 5 from 3. Julian Strother, who I think needs to still play a lot. I'd actually prefer him be the 6th man at this point. But that's 6 of 10 from 3.
It's cracked, and he took 11 shots.
I think that'll play.
At least he knows his role, right? And they were shots from distance too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the one thing I was.
Yeah, we talked about him driving a little bit more over the weeks, but let's just be real. That's his skill set. There might be more to add to his game right now. He's a specialist, and I think he needs to take advantage of those looks, and he did. And really, a lot of the team around him did not play bad. Your dad's favorite, Deron Holmes, didn't get in this one. Jalen Pickett didn't play. Zeke didn't play. So really, they want to play one big guy, no point guards, and depending on what you want to call Bruce Brown, 2 wings or 3 wings with Hardaway. An interesting rotation out of the All-Star break, because you want to almost think you're going to play a lot of dudes at that point. Everybody should be fresh, right?
Well, this is the way the Nuggets have done rotations for like literally the last decade plus. It's just we play our 9 to 10 guys in the evening. If we play more than that, then something has probably gone wrong. Someone's gotten hurt. And so this is the rotation. I'm not surprised we didn't see anybody else.
I just feel like Adelman's been a little bit more open to opening things up than Malone was. Maybe not a lot, but he definitely has given more guys a little more wiggle room. And I think that's, of all the games to do it, isn't it now? Or, if you clinch the 2 seed the last 2-3 games, you play everybody. But, I think this is a game where you play everybody.
It maybe first came out of the All-Star break. You can make an argument for that. But, I mean, they should have won. That's ultimately they should have won this.
That's the hilarious thing. Is all these things that went wrong, and the game still should have gone their way.
The Clippers shot 8 of 33 from 3.
Is that good?
That's amazing. We'll be back.
It's good for you from shooting from 3 in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about you shoot worse than that when I contest your shot.
I do. And I still won.
The last game.
I still win.
I didn't contest it. I contested what? 1 shot that you missed?
He did.
Back to real basketball.
Man.
You see all these stat lines for the Clippers. Kawhi's 1 of 7 from 3. John Collins, 1 for 4 from 3. Derek Jones, who we know can't shoot, shot 2 of 7. Brook Lopez, 0 for 4. That's just the starters. Yet Benedict Mathurin.
First, before we get to him, I really wanted to hear you say Yannick Niederhauser.
I think you already. I can't follow that up.
Did he was one of the
Yannick Cody Niederhauser?
He was one of the 2 guys who didn't take a 3. So
I saw him, poop his pants in the Rising Stars. He didn't deserve to get his name said again.
Oh well. But
were you locked in, by the way, to Rome Flynn winning another celebrity game MVP?
No.
Yeah, we were doing a pod.
I had no desire to go watch it back. So
you were here, was he what? Hanging out with your wife?
Yeah, I know, just like real life situation. Yeah, imagine. Benedict Mathurin did well in the Rising Stars a few years ago, didn't he?
I know another game he did well in. I just
man just wants to talk about.
Well, how great it is! It's his first game. He's coming off the bench. A guy that I think a lot of people like when they watched in Indiana.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's super fun. He's super athletic. Has some really good scoring touch from mid-range. But he just took out a belt on the Nuggets last night. What do you think is repeatable against the Nuggets? And I would say, what do you think is like an outlier here?
Well, let's take a look here. The outlier, I think, when everyone's healthy, is this free throw percentage. 23 of 31. And that's something they fully control, right? So that's the thing with the Nuggets.
They're called free. They're free for a reason.
They are.
Jokic is 4 of 7.
Is that any good?
No.
Yeah. And so here's the thing with the Nuggets, man. When they're healthy, they are really the only thing that's in their way. Mm-hmm. And so if they decide for whatever reason, we're just not going to lock in today. We're going to miss 8 free throws and lose by 1, or we're going to miss 27 threes in the game. It's like that's really the only thing that can bring them down, unless it's the Thunder.
Or Benedict Mathurin turning into Michael Jordan.
Or Benedict Mathurin just having one of the best games of his career. And I mean,
is 38 points, 34 minutes good? We want to talk about free throws. He was 12 of 13 from the line.
I pleaded the fifth. Both of them.
Who have you wanted to talk about anybody less than Benedict Mathurin tonight? Ever?
Because here's the thing. I actually like Benedict Mathurin. I need to go find out what that trade
It
was.
makes sense for the Nuggets. I'm just saying in the offseason he does.
Yeah, that's something I'll find a way to
You
consider.
If you want to find a way to get rid of Tim Hardaway, like I would.
Okay, look. I like Tim Hardaway.
Would you rather have Benedict Mathurin?
No.
That's your line.
Okay,
Your line.
but I'd rather have Benedict Mathurin on a random Thursday evening in February. Yeah, probably.
I think you'd have Benedict Mathurin every day he doesn't have the flu over Tim Hardaway.
But Timmy's been so good. Timmy has had.
Can we fast forward, or sorry, go back like 7 minutes ago and tell me how Tim Hardaway was last night?
Okay, fine. But the thing is, these games just happen. They just get out of the rhythm of their offense, and he ends up taking shots that aren't his shot to take.
I think Mathurin can do what Tim Hardaway does in an offense with Jokic. Plus, he can jump over somebody and dunk them.
Also costs probably several $1 million a year more.
Probably, but I mean, you're also talking about guys that aren't producing on the bench. So, are you okay with this? Not the shorter bench that won the championship, but are you okay with 8 or 9 guys that perform every night, rather than 4 or 5 dudes that you don't really like to see them show up in the score?
Oh.
At least 3. I mean, I know you were thrilled that none of those 3 played.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, Jalen Pickett still needs to play. They need to have another point. You can't play with 1 point guard every game.
We can try.
That is not a reliable system.
Hey.
Did you see the Suns play last year with no point guard and 3 All-Stars? They were awful.
That was pretty bad.
They were the 11th seed.
That was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yes.
Eesh. But okay, here we're gonna play a quick game of trivia. What is Benedict Mathurin shooting from 3 this year?
It's actually lower than my argument's gonna say. Gonna say 32.
32. It's actually 36.5.
Great.
So
that helps.
there you go. What's my boy Tim shooting?
I think Tim's still probably over 30. Let me see here. Without looking, he's probably 40.5. Actually, I'm looking. So.
Wow, 40.5%. Yeah, I look at that field goal percentage. It's still higher than Benedict too. So look, I liked him. I'm not gonna let one incredible game from Benedict Mathurin, the legend himself, ruin my fandom of Tim Hardaway.
Okay, but are you worried about you're not worried about Jokic, you're not worried about Murray?
I'm worried about health. That's the only.
I was going to say, are we worried about Aaron Gordon coming back at a decent time where he actually can get his legs back before the playoffs?
Yeah,
because doesn't it have to happen soon?
It probably has to happen by
next 2 weeks,
mid-March at latest.
I think if he's not back in 2 weeks, you don't even give yourself a runway at that point.
Well, who would we be playing first round? Right? Would it be a series that we could
here I got you.
survive while he gets his feet back under? That's the real question.
You know what? So right now, Denver's the 4 seed, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
They're playing the Lakers. So I guess it depends on what you think. I think there is no chance the Nuggets can guard all 3 of those dudes that are all 30-point scorers. I also don't think that anyone the Lakers can even stop Spencer Jones. So I think that is a really interesting matchup. Probably one they win.
Yeah.
Even without Gordon, right now, I think Gordon could not play and they win that series.
Lakers?
The
Yeah, against Lakers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, you know who you play?
No. Well, probably one of
OKC.
Who's the number 1 seed?
The OKC's the number 1 seed. That's
it. We're the 4 seed.
That's not good.
No, we'll get back up to 3. We're not going to get to 2. I think the Spurs are going to hold on to 2.
No, but you really need a 3 seed for a lot of reasons.
We'll get to 3. And then we'll take on a young San Antonio team in their first trip to the playoffs in several years. And we'll compete.
Here's the problem, though. If they're the 3 seed, you know who their first round matchup would be right now?
No. Golden State?
Worse.
Houston? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yes. Which is the worst matchup ever for Denver. Fuck, that hasn't really changed. They're a weird matchup.
Hey, but you know the thing is, this year we've actually beaten them all 3 of the times.
I think Minnesota knows they have it in the playoffs, though. I mean, I would hope that they're wrong.
Because who don't they have this year? They don't have Conley anymore. They don't have who else do they not? They don't have Nikhil Alexander-Walker would just come off the bench and provide like 3-3.
I feel like every time I watched, he hit the side of the back. Now he's awesome in Atlanta, so that's funny.
Yeah, and he was awesome against us in the playoffs. They felt when he needed to be.
If I see Rudy Gobert hit one more fadeaway jumper like he did in Game 7, I will impale you with this mic. Hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, hopefully for my sake, that won't happen.
Who's guarding Ant? Nobody's guarding Ant.
Christian Brown will guard Ant.
And get torched.
No.
I'm not even saying that's because Christian Brown's an awesome defender.
Look, so here's the thing.
He's Anthony Edwards.
They're the same size, and he actually has played him pretty well in the few matches they've had this year. He's had to get switched off of him, which is fine. I can live with him being switched on to, oh my goodness, who? Jamal? That's fine. Then
if Ant attacks the basket against Christian Brown, who are you taking in that matchup?
Yes.
I don't think you believe it. Let me. Your eyes don't even tell me you want to say it.
Look, if it's just a straight ISO, I'll take Christian Brown. But if there's pick and roll involved, which there probably will be, I'll take it.
I don't believe you either. Well, I believe the second one. Okay.
Yeah, the second one.
Back to what we were saying. Do you think that there are clear problems the Nuggets have to fix that are more long term than just health? Guys getting their legs back.
Not really.
Okay.
When healthy, they were a top 5 offensive and defensive team for the first several weeks of the season before people got hurt.
Are you concerned that right now Portland is favored to beat them at home?
Game starts in an hour, doesn't it? Yeah. No, I'm not concerned about that because that makes sense. We lost to them earlier this year in Portland.
I kind of can't believe that.
And we're not healthy.
Is there anything you wanted to talk about before we get to prediction time?
Not really. I mean,
okay.
it was the one game, first game back from All-Star weekend. They
came out sluggish, right?
They came out sluggish. They could have won. You make even 2 more of your free throws, or Benedict Mathurin has literally
he said his name.
Literally 2 fewer points in this game. It still has Aiden absolutely in the same game, and like, so I'm fine with that.
I'm here to play the eternal pessimist. Guys, the Nuggets are in good shape. That was an obnoxious game by Benedict. He's going to score 7 points next game.
He probably will. And that's just the way life works. Okay. Is it prediction time?
I think so.
Now, I'm going to disappoint you. I have to actually pull up some numbers here for prediction time because I was slacking. And I forgot to put some some rating averages in here.
So here's why while you're looking at that, here's why I find that spread interesting. The Nuggets open as 4.5-point favorites, and now they're 1.5-point underdogs. The line has moved 6 points since the open of that spread. That is terrifying and pretty unusual.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at something here.
And it looks like Peyton Watson's out. So is Tamar Bates, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray's I think he's a maybe with a hamstring. So is Jalen Pickett with his knee. There's a lot to work through here. Portland's only missing Shaedon Sharpe and, of course, Dame. It's so amazing he won 3-point contest as a play all year. That's so insane.
That is pretty insane.
But let's get to this first game. It's Denver. They're playing Portland tonight. It'll be going on in an hour.
Okay.
I'm really excited. Ooh, where are you at, though?
Okay, so, well, here's the thing. The 2 weeks before the All-Star break, Portland was actually top 10 in offensive rating.
They're secretly really fun to watch.
But they were bottom 5 in defensive rating.
Yeah, there's the team is so young that, like, yes, they put a lot of pressure on the ball, and you break the pressure. There's some lanes to explore for sure.
This is true. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the rating is 120 to 117. So we're at Portland. We've already lost them this year. We're not healthy, but Portland has been playing pretty poor defense.
It's kind of screams a game too to get right. Also, like, not just from like just winning standpoint, like this is a game where you can see the Nuggets shooting really, really well
assuming they shoot threes, which I guess they did fine last night, right? They took 40. No, they didn't.
Does he seem upset, guys?
This is the one thing that has been frustrating me for most of the season, is that they are the best three-point shooting team by percentage, and they refuse to take more threes.
Don't ask me. Do I look like David Adelman? I got my smile's a lot less crooked than that. Sorry.
Okay, who's winning this game, dude?
Denver's winning this. They need this bad. I got it to be 121, 115 in a game that I actually think you still see them start a little slow in the first quarter. They're down at the end of the first quarter. And I think Adelman lights them up. I really do. It's a game where you see Strother continue to make plays. Christian Brown get his legs back a little bit. And I just don't think Jokic and Murray can both be as bad as they were last game. There's no way, dude.
From an efficiency perspective, for sure.
It feels impossible. So I'll say 121, 115. Where are you at?
That's legit. Here's the thing. It's also a back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
So
were they holding back a little bit yesterday?
And that's always the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when do they play after this? They don't play till
Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they've got a normal rest after this. Maybe they find a way to. But am I going to get 6 of 10 from 3 again for Julian Strother? I don't think so.
You think you're getting 6 of 9 from Bruce Brown in the field?
I'm not convinced, but I think I'll get 4 of 9 from Hardaway.
I think you're getting 15 to 22 from Jokic instead of 9 of 22.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So I'm going to say that we win this game, but it'll be really close. All right, we lost close last night. This will be a close win. Say 122. I'm going to say 122, 121. Yeah, I actually like that. Right,
1 point game.
1 point game again. I'm not going to be.
I think I'm the one that has luck with the closer games than you do. When I predict blowouts, it doesn't.
So predict the blowout. Help the brother out, bro.
There's no chance.
All right. Okay. So that will be game 1. That's Portland. All right.
Next game, at Golden State.
Golden State.
Curry's not playing this. I want to make that clear.
When's the last time he played?
Week and a half. He's out until first week of March, near the end of that. Hurt his knee. His brother's out with a back injury. Jimmy's out till December because he tore up his knee. This might scream, hey, they're not playing much, guys. Golden State is always tough to play at home. It's always a game that's close.
Okay.
This is a really hard game.
Golden State last 2 weeks coming into this game, 26th in offensive rating.
Wouldn't you? So I don't know. Doesn't that mean they're due?
Well, okay.
Shooting variance. Tell me why they can't shoot 45% from 3 on 50 attempts.
Good, I suppose. They're also 19th in defensive rating.
Don't come to me, Sam. Draymond doesn't care because Steph's out. He's literally said that happens sometimes. I do think this is an inspired performance. I think this is a really scary game. I will say, I actually think Golden State wins this 118-116.
118-116.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Nuggets lose to Golden State, but they beat Portland.
I'd like to be wrong.
Okay. All right. Interesting. This is why you're here, for these kind of predictions.
You thought you were going to get a blowout out of me? Yeah, right, dude.
He's locked in since week 1. I think the Nuggets probably win this one. It's going to be a little bit larger of a win than the Portland win.
On the road. Okay.
I think they go back to back. I think it's not going to be significantly large.
They might get taxed on the way. Income tax out there's 55%. So you never know.
Oh, brother, beautiful. We love the tie-ins, man. Okay.
Thanks, man. Always got your
support. The bromance is real. Let's say the Nuggets win this game 120 to 114.
Okay.
I
think I can see that.
Yeah. In some world, that does happen. We'll see if it's this one. All right. Last game.
We're not predicting Thunder because that's going to be while we're potting.
Thunder.
On Friday.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, there's a game before that on Wednesday against Boston.
Yeah, there is. We're not predicting the Thunder. We're predicting that game.
Cool.
Here.
Oh, just not looking, I guess. Yeah. Or maybe 10 minutes before the game. No pressure, huh?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Or even while the game is starting. Just because you're seeing how the game started.
Guys, Boston's so weird. They're missing Tatum. Their front court's completely different, and they're awesome. I actually think this is a game they also lose. I can see. I think I see Boston coming out on top on this one, 123 to 121. I think Jaylen Brown goes for 45.
That's completely reasonable. 9th highest offensive rating, 3rd highest.
It doesn't make sense if you just look at their roster, though. It's so interesting, right? Maybe Dave should take a few notes from Joe Mazzulla. Not talking about like all the other off the court quotes he has. Those are a little aggressive, but like he's done a really awesome job with Boston this year.
Yes, he has for pretty much his entire duration there.
I mean, after they just crapped one out against New York in the playoffs. I've been really impressed with just how the job he's done this year.
Yeah,
This is a game that is just built for the Nuggets to just
tank.
like show up or you're losing this one.
Yep. So what was your score?
I think I said 123, 121 Boston.
A 2-point win
Boston's gonna win.
by 2?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What do you think? You think you're gonna coax me into a blowout? It's never happened.
That's right. You insist on making slow progress closer to 0.
Slow climb, baby. Slow climb.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick a little bit of a bigger difference. I think the Nuggets probably lose this game 125 to 114.
I think the alarms are sounding if it looks like that, right?
125. That's the wrong way. Yeah. Well, no, not really, because it's like you're not healthy. That's a really good team. They're number 1 in the East, aren't they?
2, I believe. I think the Pistons are.
Oh, the
kicking
Pistons.
everybody's
I
butt.
forgot about the Pistons.
How can you forget? I mean, the bad boy Pistons are all the way back. I love all this fighting. It's hilarious. Is it not?
They're so.
They killed New York again in their place. They're 3-0 against the Knicks.
They did. Hopefully, the Knicks don't have to see them in the conference finals this year. Because
I do enjoy seeing the Bing Bongs, so I really hope they don't have to play Detroit for a while. And also, they are perfect matchup in Denver in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I know the New York won that game in Madison Square. I would bet my life savings on
That's not
Denver winning
happening.
that series.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah, that'd be a great finals.
But you're thinking
I'm thinking-
Celtics win 125, 114.
Yes. Yeah, Nuggets lose by 11. That's perfectly reasonable. They
Okay.
scored 114 in Boston when they weren't healthy. A little bit more healthy this time.
They got to play at OKC. Rough stretch. A weirdly rough stretch, right?
That's tough. Well, it's
Portland
not-
and Golden State are weird away games, and then play Boston at home, and you go play another team that's about to give up the 1 seed. I think they're going to come out with some vengeance in that one next week, too.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess we'll get to it at that point.
But the moment we've all been waiting for, Chris gets to talk about Antonio Senzatela.
What a transition, dude. My boy. No, I'm kidding.
I would host this myself and somehow kick you off.
Look.
If you said that one more time.
Look, I have not been an Antonio Senzatela fan for quite some time. But if you remember last week, I was super excited about him reworking that fastball. All right. And so, first spring training game of the season today, he got the ball.
A spring training game of the season is exactly what happened. That's how you said that. I knew you were going for that. That was a perfect way to describe it.
It was a spring training game, and for what it's worth, you got the nod. You got 2 innings, so that's fine. All right.
Okay, now to Patrick Weigel. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. He was fine, right? Not rusty. He was fine. Honestly, 4-5 would be an improvement for him with where it's been. Is it ERA? I know it's only 1 game.
That was 1 run in 2 innings.
Yeah, I thought he was
And
fine.
It was an absolute tater to Nolan Arenado, which I'm sure you love every second of.
No, it makes me sad. Even as somebody who's enjoyed Cardinal baseball for a while, he just looks better in a Rockies uniform. I bet there were some Rockies fans like, dude, screw this. Still, but they still feel that way. I mean, it'll go down as the worst baseball trade of my lifetime.
How about that?
Well, Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is right there too.
Mookie Betts to who? Dodgers?
Dodgers.
Oh yeah, the
that's
guy
crazy,
really
too.
nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those two.
Yeah, how about the Rockies front offices of the past? So in a relatively short order, you trade Nolan Arenado. You refuse to trade Trevor Story and lose him for nothing. Don't even get a comp pick out of it because you didn't even offer him a qualifying offer. That was John Gray. Sorry. Either way, you lose Trevor Story, and then you sign Chris Bryant to arguably the worst contract in several decades.
Still said he has pain every day. Can't get out of bed without pain.
I mean, even then, like it's one thing to be disappointed at the fact that he's just not good on the baseball field when he's healthy, but like at this point, you kind of just feel for the guy. Like, he has kids.
No, we're
He has
not.
a family.
We're not here to bash Chris Bryant.
I know, and it's like
We've done it enough.
they have to find a way to move on from this very quickly.
At
But
this
also
point, you're rebuilding. Just cut it, dude. What's the point? He's never going to play again at the high level. He's probably not going to play again.
So there's probably some contract insurance stuff or something like that related to it that they're trying.
Sure, but I mean, you've noticed people are so much quicker to wave and move on from guys in all sports. Why don't you just do it to Chris? I mean, it doesn't affect them. It really won't affect anything cap-wise right now for Colorado. They're rebuilding for 2 more years at least.
Yeah, so hopefully they find a way to move on from that. But it's disappointing to hear that he can't even really walk or get out of bed without.
It's tough. Before you get back to the pitching, we don't actually need to talk about Weagle anymore, guys.
Anymore.
Yeah, probably. He's probably done after that. His ERA of 18 is it's an easy number to spot at this point. Guys, the offense didn't really show up either. And I know that bats are usually start a little colder in spring, but any concern here?
Oh, you ran out the borderline AAA lineup today, right? So there was Zach Green.
That's a lot of hate towards my boy Jordan Beck.
Well, besides Jordan Beck and our boy Kyle Karros, besides those two, it was the guys who are borderline AAA competing for Major League Baseball.
Half these guys probably not sniffing the roster.
Yeah, like Patrick Weigel. He was signed to a minor league contract, but
this is where I whisper I hope so.
Whew. All right, but here's the thing, man. He's actually got some funk to him. He actually looks pretty solid. He's got some nasty stuff.
Really take a glass, dude. Drink a glass of water. Give me 4 weeks. He just blew the game. Relax.
He's not going to find himself in high leverage situations in the regular season for this team.
Even Jesus doesn't want that for him, dude.
Oh, poor Patrick Weigel. But okay, yeah. Hey, Senzatela. First, we got
him still on Antonio Senzatela.
I promise I'm not an Antonio.
Also, Nelson predicts the Rockies win 80-82.
Well, actually, the numbers.
You might not get a lot. I told you it was going to get worse.
I was actually in an argument with. So there was this guy. I guess he runs this channel where he does like predictions and stuff. It's like MLB case study, I think is what it is. And so he posted his Colorado Rockies projection for the year, and he had us winning 57 games. And I
saw you had some thoughts.
I politely let him know exactly why that makes absolutely no sense. So that was fun. So I will stand behind my argument that the Rockies have a ceiling of 67 to 70 wins this year because the numbers just say so.
I think your words were the nice thing you could have said was, "Hey, good thing that's not going to happen." And I was like, "Man, there's some aggression behind that." I know he loved being a keyboard warrior for that one.
I was keyboard warrior for sure, but hey, the numbers don't lie. And so my point is with that, it's like I'll be extreme with some of these things where I feel like the numbers actually suggest something. But with Senzatela, it's a little bit different because he has a lot of things he needs to work on. He changed the fastball shape. We said we needed to do that, so he's doing that. He also made some technical adjustments with his motion. Okay, you noticed that today too. I think he actually started the first inning in the stretch, then he went to the windup. But he's working on his posture a little bit. He did need to work on that. We'll see how it goes for him. He's somehow found himself competing for the 5th starter spot against the wishes of many Rockies fans. Obviously,
yeah, too bad he gave up a bomb to the oldest guy in the D-backs.
Too bad he gave up an absolute dinger on a hanging fly. That was unfortunate.
Okay, let me cut you off real quick. Are you okay with him being the 5th starter?
Right now, probably not. I'd rather see Dollander as the 5th starter.
That's the right answer.
Or Tanner Gordon. I've been pretty.
The right answer is not Senzatela. But this is an encouraging sign, though. This is a guy that can give you something here and there. I'm thinking he's still going to get spot starts to fill in gaps.
When people get hurt.
Yeah, it's going to happen. He's going to get 3 or 4 or 5 starts this year.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, hopefully he gets more, and hopefully he turns it around so he earns more.
You're too optimistic.
I know. I am very optimistic. But here's the thing. He has a really good curveball. He just needs a different fastball shape. He got that. His slider, the pitch he gave up the tater to today, not great. But it's like, can he get away with fastball, curveball, and that slider in there? Maybe about 15 to 20%. Maybe he can. Maybe he can be a sub-5 ERA pitcher with that in a starting capacity. Maybe. But right now, I would not want him there. Right now, I really don't want him on the team, but that's not an option. So as long as he's on the team, I want to be as optimistic as possible.
I'm going to book him for the next interview.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. But so okay, he had a decent start. There were some other arms before we get to the offense. The offense was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, tell me reasons for optimism. You got Pettit?
After Senza was Juan Mejia, tore it up, 2 Ks, clean inning. We've been high on him.
He was really good.
Plus guy, plus fastball, plus slider.
Let's just be realistic. Him and Sullivan had the best stuff of anybody.
Yeah.
Two guys that you talked a big game about while I was dying and didn't pay attention to anything you could say because I couldn't.
I don't even know if I mentioned Sullivan, but I should have.
You did? No, you did.
I did. He'll be on. He's on the doorstep this year in 2026.
I'm remembering more now than I did in the moment 2 weeks ago. That's how bad it was for me. As you could see me dying in front of you, feeling.
That was great.
But please, tell me, what do you think about this bullpen? I mean, some of those guys are going to pitch, some of them won't. But tell me what's optimistic and repetitive for this group.
Pretty much everyone besides Wago and Eaton will probably pitch at some point this year. Who pitched today? So Mejia, obviously we've been optimistic about him. Agno's something similar. He was good before his grandfather passed away.
I thought his stuff moved really well today.
Yeah, he's not going to be a big strikeout guy. He got 1 strikeout, but
it's about placement. I mean, you're just getting it in somebody's hands, get a pop up. That's where he's going to win. I actually thought he was sneaky really good.
He was good today. I watched his inning. My boy Pettit, he came out a little bit nervous maybe. Walked, I think, his first batter, but he got a nice little.
He realized Chris Nelson was watching. Got a little spooked.
Got a little nervous. He saw how highly I think of him.
Still got a hold.
Yeah, he did. He had a fantastic recovery from that. He's got slider. That slider's absolutely
moves.
Yeah. And so I'm excited to see that this year.
Isn't that scary though if that thing ever hangs? Oh man. I mean, that's going over the scoreboard if that thing hangs. I hope it doesn't. But no, it was really good. I'll let you keep going.
Yeah, so I mean, I was excited about that. Luis Peralta, clean inning. Okay. He's another guy who he's exciting because he was really good when we traded for him at the back end of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2025, he just had a whole bunch of technical stuff just completely go wrong for him. He dropped his arm angle by 7 degrees. 6 degrees, 6, 7 degrees. Oh, no, shoot. I wasn't even trying to do that, I promise. I wasn't trying to do that. But, so he dropped his arm.
I'm fine for now, but he's at strike 2.
All I have to do is say Big Tomo's name, and that's it.
I just start choking you out on the podcast. I don't like your odds there.
Yeah, no, I really don't either. But yeah, I like Luis Peralta's odds of being much better this year because he was just not good at all last year.
All right, here's the floor is yours. Sean Sullivan, go ahead.
Sean Sullivan, my boy. 3 Ks.
How about that?
How about that? And he did it throwing a max of 90 miles an hour too. He's not a gas thrower, but he's got good velocity differential.
I right now can almost get to where he gets. He's that effective. I think it's really impressive.
It is really impressive. He's really good. He was a 2nd-round pick in 2023 for the Rockies. And so he's a guy who should see some innings at Coors Field this year if he's healthy, which, I mean, he doesn't.
He worked with Jamie Moyer.
This guy.
Sorry.
This dude.
I had to fire him. You might be Jamie Moyer's biggest hater. You might be. Every time I brought him up on the podcast, you've just been.
As a Colorado Rockies fan,
your wife could never say anything as mean as me just bringing up Jamie Moyer's name. It's so fired up.
No, this is true. And so
shout out
to that. Don't compare Sean Sullivan to Jamie Moyer. Sean Sullivan has a nice ceiling, and he's got some funk, man.
Jamie was an awesome pitcher. Not in Colorado.
Yeah. Right. Jamie, how old is he? 50?
It wasn't. He wasn't young.
He was 60.
I think he was at least 45 when he was pitching here. It was.
I think
It was.
he was late 40s. I think for sure.
It was aggressive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look this up while you keep going.
but
Go ahead.
Sean was good. Sean has lots of good quality.
I can't believe how old he is right now. How old do you think Jimmy Moyer is right now?
Right now, well, I said he was late 40s when he played for us. When early 2010s. So it's like 15 years later. He's probably like 62.
Yeah, he's 63.
Oh, I was
Oh my
literally 63.
That is insane. So he pitched here and he was almost 50.
Yeah, he was. I was not kidding.
His first year was in 86. Who is this human? He pitched for 40, or was it 34 years? What? What?
Yeah, well, yeah,
What?
correct. But hey, I mean,
Hey, am I warming you up to Jamie Moyer?
for what it's worth, I guess so.
Okay.
But yeah, Sean was good. He bounced back. He had a 3-ball count on his very first hitter, and then he locked in and had a phenomenal inning. So he was making guys look pretty silly up there, making some whiffs happen. I was like, whoa.
So we don't have a ton of time left, but talk to me why you're not so worried about the offense outside of them being just guys that not everybody there's playing.
So yeah, it was kind of a weird game. Who started this game? McCarthy will probably be. He'll be on this team. All right. So
Garrett.
1 for 2. Cole Carrick. Look, Cole Carrick.
You want him to be?
He might get some time later this year.
Mhm.
He might, because he played shortstop today. He's usually a center fielder. He'll be playing for Team Israel too in the WBC.
Super cool.
Yeah, so he's a multi-positional guy. He's got some offensive talent. He had an RBI triple today.
Wouldn't you be worried if he was playing short on this team? That means Tovar is either hurt or took a huge dive.
Look here. Here's the thing, dude. He's got an absolute rocket.
Okay.
They turned a double play today where I was like, that looks like shortstop. Now, he also bobbled the field play that he made anyway. So, I mean, I think outfield is probably where I would put him long term, but it's spring training. So
Doyle box and center too. That's the interesting thing. Is like defensively, where does he fit in? I mean, I don't think he's ever going to play first. That ruins whatever he does. One is he just doesn't fit there in that way, and I don't think he plays third. Does he get some reps there? Maybe, probably not.
Because he's also fast.
Yeah,
He's
if
probably
anything,
I
think if he's going to get real reps, it's probably at second this year. Because I mean, or if Doyle gets hurt, there's the opportunity there. But you like the outfield, and all of the places. Don't you like the outfield and you like short a lot?
I do. But you know what the weird thing is? On MLB.com, they have him listed as a first baseman. I'm not sure why that is. Because
his profile as like a human doesn't make sense for him to play first.
Nope.
But if he hits, then I mean, when's the last time anybody gave him anything at first? Toglia for half a year and Connor Joe for a month.
Connor Joe, that's really I turned on MLB Network after the Rockies.
He had All-Star votes like 6 years ago. That's insane.
I turned on MLB Network after the Rockies game. There was Padres Mariners on, and he was just randomly.
Has he been on every baseball team now?
Feels like he's up there.
He's on a different team every year.
Yeah,
and he's not bad. He doesn't have the power for a first baseman, but like he could do a lot worse for a bat.
Yeah, he could. So I think he'll be exciting at some point. Where, I guess we'll find out. Jordan Beck had the other hit. So your top 3 guys had your 3 hits. And then Julian didn't have a hit. That's fine. He had an RBI, so he put the ball in play.
Troy Johnston playing right. Any thoughts there?
My boy, Troy Johnston, got some outfield looks.
Not at first.
No, not at first. Not today, because he had Brumfield and Condon in there. So, I mean, that's fine. And he plays corner outfield. So they just wanted to get him some comfortability out there just to see what he can do.
It's probably safe for me to give Charlie Condon less content after last week. So I'll leave it there.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But so Julian didn't get a hit. Fulford didn't get a hit. That's fine.
That's do you have any? You have the most running on Fulford.
On Condon. On Karras.
Oh, you love Fulford too. I saw your eyes sparkle when you got him in the interview.
Hey, look, he's a fast catcher, and so that's always exciting. But he's got his hands full with this competition.
Yeah.
Brett Sullivan's right there competing with him for that.
Hunter Goodman happens to be the All-Star last year, so
he's in an interesting position.
He
So
sure is.
he's gotta step it up this spring. But I
Your
think
boy Keros, I don't love him hitting 6th though. I don't think that makes a ton of sense.
that's fine. It's a spring training.
Mm-hmm.
They just had, and I mean, you're gonna
There's
bat him
9
below,
guys out there.
you're gonna bat him below Rumfield, maybe Veen, Zach. Zach took some nice swings today, but was just under a few.
I think you got to give him a couple looks near the top of the order, right? See what he does at 1 or 2.
But did you see the Zach Veen news this week? You didn't.
Let's pretend we didn't. Go ahead.
You didn't see the news about Zach Veen? Okay. Well, I can't believe this because it's been all over social media almost in baseball.
I have seen this, by the way, so just tell the crowd.
Okay. He's put on 43 pounds of muscle this offseason. 43. That's insane.
Are you a little spooked by that?
It's kind of correct. Yeah. Now he passed his drug test. So
Good start.
it's a fantastic start. It's good to know he's clean. And it was also good to see that he is no longer addicted to drugs and alcohol for the last few years. And so he got sober.
Another good start.
Yeah, he locked in, and now he's huge.
Yeah.
So how that impacts the speed, I'm not necessarily sure. And so I think he'd probably be better towards the back end of the lineup right now. But ideally, if he panned out, you could see him as like a 3-4 hole kind of guy. If he really brought the power around to become like a 30 home run dude. I mean, he's huge.
Yeah. I mean,
Like massive. Like
I don't hate it.
like absolute Hulk of a
I
man.
mean, hey, guy hitting lefty in Coors Field. I don't know what that was, but I think I'm really interested to see. Does he continue to have foot speed? He has to justify it in a way different way. Right? He's going to have to go crazy. I think you're looking at it. If he gets regular at bats, he needs 25 home runs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you optimistic that can happen
This year?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not doing that this year. No.
I'm saying with regular at bats, right? We're not talking, which is tough to predict for this year
I
for
don't
a
know.
lot of reasons.
Yeah, it just depends on who's healthy, who's not. Because he's not on my opening day roster when everyone's healthy. He's not in the 5 outfielders that I have.
Okay.
So he's definitely depth right now. Now, if he just comes out and utterly obliterates AAA, and I'm in like 325 home runs like the first 3 weeks, then maybe it's a different story. Someone like McCarthy's struggling a bit. Someone like who has options in the outfield? Oh man, I don't actually think anyone in the outfield has options remaining. The AAA. So it'd be interesting to see what
Charlie Conlon, they inevitably throw him out there.
Yeah, at first base, maybe we'll see.
No, I'm just saying it feels like he's a rag doll at this point. Would you be really that stunned if you end up seeing him in left one game?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, Hunter Goodman played right field a few games 3 years ago. Can you believe that?
I can believe anything. Hunter Goodman just made me all.
We put Michael Tolley in right field a few years ago too.
He didn't hit there either.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, keep killing it with 15 home runs and hit 190. Like, sorry, pal.
Hopefully he does better with
He should have been so good. It was such a pretty swing.
I know. Switches are too. I saw him hit a home run in the Futures.
I've seen him hit a few home runs at games,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
They go far.
But they just don't happen often enough.
No, and that's why they traded Ryan McMahon too, isn't it? It's either a 500-foot home run or a strikeout.
Yep.
It really wasn't in between.
Yeah.
But back to I know we're wrapping up here, so back to where we're at.
The offense.
Have you given this team any more wins than you already got them at?
No.
Are they up to 72, 73?
Okay. So here's the thing.
Oh, look at this.
Well,
Clip this out.
look, so I did some digging. The year the Rockies won 71 games in 2019 after an amazing 2018 season, right? They had disappointment in 2019. They had a collective team WAR of 18.4 for that season. All right. They've won 71 games.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they're projected to have a team WAR of 19.4. And so could you see this being a low 70s win team? Maybe. It's possible.
It's the absolute ceiling for this team.
Well, I mean, that you could almost make the argument that's a floor. Because I mean, I took a look at the way they broke that. Look, you take a look at the way they broke out that bullpen.
Here's my argument for the off season's too long. This is unbelievable. I actually called it as a joke. He's working his way.
What?
He's going to be at 85 wins.
Find a way to get this team to
This is unbelievable.
No. I mean,
Hey, I'm proud of you. This is really good.
Look, 60 wins, 60-something wins this year, 70-something wins next year,
Okay.
80-something wins in 2028.
Sure.
I'm consistent with that. And so, look though.
You said 72% sure might be the floor for this team.
No, really. The floor is 67 to 70.
That's the floor.
I'm sorry, that's the ceiling. The floor is.
Go ahead, Michael Jordan. Let's do it. Let's do it.
The floor is the wild card, right? No, but
He needs prayers.
No, I don't.
The team is better. Let's be excited.
See, here's the
It's
thing.
a good bullpen.
What
It's a
I-
better rotation.
And that's what I was going to say.
It's a better offense.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a way better team.
Yeah, it is.
They
it's
also
a
won.
team.
Nothing last year.
Okay.
They were all-time bad.
So take it. This is another fun trivia moment for you. The Rockies had a net negative team WAR last year, negative 2.8. That's insanely bad.
Yeah.
That never happens.
I know that's bad.
When's the last year that a team ended with a net negative 4?
So I'm actually going to say that the year before that with the White Sox.
No.
Oh, man, that team was worse.
Yeah.
Record-wise. Okay. Let's get creative here. How about, like, one of those Baltimore teams from, like, 15 years ago that stunk? Not 15 years ago. More like 20. Like 2007 Baltimore?
No. 2007?
Am I too far back?
You are not far back enough, and it's the wrong team.
Okay. Give me a division.
It's going to be the AL West.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I just narrowed it down to 5 teams.
I don't know. I can't believe you took that.
I could not.
You just grabbed my fishing hook. That was unbelievable.
I'm tired. Yeah.
It's not the Angels. The Angels were awesome that year. The A's were fine. The Astros weren't in that division at that point. It's actually 4 teams, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
It's Seattle, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I was wrong.
No. Oh, okay. Found it.
It's not Seattle.
No. It's not Seattle.
Was it that
Okay.
broken down
So
Oakland A's team?
remember, this is. I might have asked the question really poorly because I'm seeing conflicting information now. This is the second worst WAR season of all time for a team.
Yeah.
Rockies not the worst. This is the second worst. When did that happen?
You said it wasn't far back enough. Okay.
No, and it's not that. It's you've already said the team.
All right.
You said the team. You just haven't said the year.
Oh, because I think you didn't answer that. You didn't give any reactions. It is the Houston Astros.
Nope.
Nope. The A's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's believable.
What year?
It's after Moneyball, so we have to.
After Moneyball.
Or is it before Moneyball? Oh, yeah.
Before Moneyball.
See what Brad Pitt does to somebody? Oh, I'm sorry. How about 97?
Nope.
Okay.
But actually, that's hysterically ironic. Because I can't say that because that's going to be too much of a hint. But you're close, but not close enough. You have all the ingredients you need to be right with what you just said, but what you said is not
You're working around this
right.
one. It's not 1997, but I have all the ingredients
Yeah,
here. 1990?
No, you just everything the year you just said, you have everything you need, but you just need to change some things.
Go ahead, man. It's too late.
It's 1979.
Okay. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's funny because that's right in between. They were awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Because right after that, they got Mark McGwire. Remember him?
But that's right. In the 80s, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then before that, they were the Philadelphia Athletics. Won some championships.
Historian Garrett with the big.
Guys, I have something, sir. I'm not the only. He's not the only analytics guy here. I just look a little different. This guy, worse hairline than Chris does. So.
Oh, stop it. But yeah, so it was the 1979 Athletics. And so the point there is that last year was so incredibly bad that the fact that people are only picking this team to win 10 to 14 more games this year is incredibly hilarious.
Who is the crazy free agent acquisition other than the two guys we brought up last week? It's a problem with it.
They didn't need it. They just needed to get rid of everyone who was a problem. They got rid of more than half their team, which was a net negative 10 more.
Tovar and Doyle weren't good last year either.
They were also hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for final thoughts. What do you got?
Final thoughts. It's the first spring training game of the year. I'm not going to overreact to the bad offense. I'm not going to overreact to the good pitching, although I do like Sean Sullivan and I do like Juan Mejia. And I hope at some point in the near future, I can like Antonio Senzatela again.
You don't believe that. You meant to say RJ Pettit. And that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for coming in. Feel free to like, subscribe. All I got left is just, do we have any comments we need to check on?
We don't. My father was not hopping in.
That's okay. Mr. Nelson, miss you. Hope to see you next time. And it's good to be on. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week. Right back here. Take care. Peace out.